Hey guys, and welcome back to another edition of Hef's Virtual Art Class. Today, I know I've had some people asking, especially, well, I've had people ask me before, and I've had some people ask me recently, Fortnite characters. How many of you guys like Fortnite? Um, so I'm gonna draw my favorite character. Let me see if I can show you, Rexy. So I'm gonna draw this guy. So here we go. Are you ready? Okay, here we are. First off, we're gonna start off with the like the little spike on the end of his nose for his costume. So let's draw this. It's gonna be like, yeah, I can capital A without the line in it, and then curve it off, just like that. Pretty easy, right? I'm gonna pull that forward so you can see it. What do you think? It's a horn. Okay, now we're going to take and we're going to draw a line that goes behind it, just like that. And then we can draw them down on both sides, just a little bit. Leo. And my cat's at it again, guys, sorry. Okay, and then we're going to take these, curl them down and in. Just like that. Oh, this side needs to be about the same. Pretty much so far, what you need to do is everything on this side needs to be the same on this side. I kind of messed up a little bit, but it's okay. It's okay. We're going to fix it. Connect it at the bottom with a little curve. Right? Okay. Now, for the top of his head, there's a little curve that goes back behind this, like so. Oops. And another little horn that goes back further on the head, kind of giving that 3D look, right? Now, for the Rex costume, you know, he's got the little fake dinosaur eyes up here. You can put the little eyes in there. Right? The eyebrow lines. Oops. This is looking kind of goofy, but it'll get better as we go, I promise. Okay, now the nose. So here we go. We're going to take and draw what looks like these little check marks, right? And then we're going to take these and kind of do that. So they're kind of weird shapes, right? But to make it look more 3D, oops, I kind of messed that one up. You can actually take and kind of shade these in too a little bit. Okay. That was actually supposed to be a little darker. Oh well. Anyway, this is for fun. So, for the mouth, we're going to come up and down. Kind of like those little triangles again, or capital A's with lines in them, right? Both sides. And then we're going to connect those two with a curve. Now, I know right now, most of you guys are like, this does not look like Rexy. I promise you, it'll get there. And my cat's going nuts again. Oh, you may want a cat. Okay, here we go. We're going to trace around like this whole area right in through here. And we're just going to come in a little bit. So we're going to create, we're not going to touch it. Oops, that was kind of close. That was close. And we're just going to kind of come around like this. So we just took this shape and just kind of went in smaller. Now, we're going to add some teeth in here. So there's about 5 teeth across the front. It doesn't have to be exactly 5 though. And they're kind of rounded and pointed. 4, Look at that. So from here to here, doing just kind of like some curved U, almost like if they took the letter U and the letter V and put them together. There you go with the teeth. Okay. Now, over here on the side, I'm going to do a little line in. Same thing over here. So in those little corners, and just do like a little hash mark. This is going to give it that 3D look on the inside of the mouth. And then we can come down a little ways with this and with this, right? You can add a little tooth right here. But since it's kind of going back around his mouth, it's going to be smaller. And it's kind of fit right in there like that. Down here at the bottom, it looks like he's got 5 teeth again. So you can do 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you guys want to do them like sharp, you can do that. I'm just trying to keep it sweet and cute and simple. And then we can bring, oh wait, we need to do like 3 on the side here. So 1, 2, 3. All right. And then that kind of goes behind. Now you're going to start to see his face. So right here, we're going to do a little line. A little line. If you want to, you can color in that little space. That'll kind of make it not look so weird. At least that's what I think. You don't have to color it in if you want to. You know me, I just like drawing. Okay. Now for the nose, because remember, his face is hidden inside of Rex's face. Okay, so there's his nose. It's just kind of like a rounded bottom of a square or rectangle, however you look at it. Curve line for the mouth. And then a lip line. So see, look, you got Rexy's face. What you think, guys? Looking good? He's looking good. And see, you can pause it right here so you can see the face better. Sound good? Okay. So you pause it. See what you got. Okay, going back down here. Here we go. Now, pardon me. He has a bandana on. Oops. Marker, don't fail me now. Okay, here we go. So it's a little bandana. It's just kind of like a little curved V. You can have a couple little fold lines. You know, where fabric kind of gets wrinkled, you can just do a little line there on each side. And if you did the head, I'm telling you, you did the hard part. The rest of it is super easy. So here we go. I'm going to do a line on both sides. Notice I'm kind of coming down in behind the bandana because I want to make this look 3D. I want to make it pop out. Yes, it's going to be cartoon. Yes, it's going to be cute. It's kind of my style, guys. Okay, so he wears a belt. Let's put a little belt on right here, right? Still pretty simple, right? Belt buckle. You can make like a little square for the belt buckle. Give him little belt loops. Just do 2 little lines here, 2 little lines there. See? You're almost done with the shirt. He's got like a little bandolier or whatever it goes around and behind him, or behind and underneath that. So just 2 little curved lines that go behind. And you can do like a little square pocket over here, right? Square. And then to make it look like a pocket, you just do a little line across the top like that. Okay. Now, for the legs. So, it looks like on his outfit, there is some kind of detail for the pants. So it looks like it kind of comes down and in like that. And then repeated. And then you can do a little line like this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take these and just do 2 little curves, like parentheses, left parenthesis, right parenthesis, right? What you think? Get there. Okay, now for the bottom of the shoes, all I'm going to do is like these little curved lines. kind of like, I'm trying to see if we did, kind of like his mouth. See how we did that long curved line for his mouth? We're going to do the same thing for his feet. You want to make them about the same length on both sides. Don't go too far out, because then it looks like he's, got these big old huge boat paddles and he's going to be, walking around like crazy. So you want to keep it almost about the same as the mouth. Let's see here. Now, here we go. For the legs, we're going to come here and we're just kind of go down just a little bit. There's a reason. He's got these weird boots on, right? So, the legs start to come down, and I know it looks kind of weird right now. It looks like, I'm a cowboy. Oh, how you doing? No, okay. We put the boots and spurs on. I'm just saying. Okay, let's see here. So, on this boot, it almost looks like it kind of stops right here in a little line, right? On the outside of both, it comes down just a little bit, just like that. But on the inside, it's like it does a little curl and then comes down, right? But not too far. Actually, yeah, it comes down to about here, because then you got these little curved rectangles, like little bootstraps, I guess you could say. So if you want to put the bootstrap in first, and then you can figure out how far, whoops, we'll just kind of bring that in. See? And then the top of the boot comes out here, like that. Like that. See, much easier. Don't forget the soles of the shoe. Whoops. Right? And you could do a little line that goes back here for those straps. Just 2 little lines. Boom, boom. Pretty simple, right? Oh, I forgot. He's got some kind of little strap that goes right here. Right here. And he's got one more leg strap, and it kind of comes right here, and that's it. Boom. See? Legs. Much easier. Oh, he's got a pocket right here, and a little pocket right here. See? So, like I said, the head's still been the hardest, right? I'll bring this up closer. Because I know some of you guys, y'all have issues. Some of you guys, especially younger ones and some of the older ones, if you want to trace this when it's done, I'll pull it back up like this and put it as big as I can, so that way you can save it on whatever device you're doing, and that way it'd be easier to trace. I know a lot of people are like, don't trace. But growing up, I traced a lot as a child. I couldn't draw. And so the more and more I traced, the more and more I learned that the lines are pretty much, if you break everything down to simple pieces, it makes it so much easier. So I'm cool with you guys tracing. It actually helps you build up the fine motor skills. Okay. And bigger things, gross motor skills. Okay, for the arms, I'm gonna make this easy, I promise. So you're gonna take a line that kind of curves out right about here on both sides. Just a short little line. We give him stick figure hands. No, Hefner, no. Okay, don't do it. Now, we're going to do a little bump. Now, I've always had a hard time drawing hands as a child. I mean, drawing hands, period. Even as I gotten older. Until I watched this one artist who does these cool videos online, and we've watched them in class before. I don't want to mention it because I don't have permission to mention him. But watching his videos has helped me a lot with cartoony hands. These like little chibi style hands. So I'm gonna try and kind of show you what I learned from him. But just know that this is what I'm gonna do. It's not me. It's something I learned. Okay, so we're gonna take and do a little curve like this on the end of both these. Right? That is going to be where the finger kind of goes back in. That little curve right there. Now, being that it's, not a real, okay, it's more like cartoon, we're going to only do 3 fingers. So 1, right? 2, and 3. When we get done with the third one, I'm going to bring it all the way back up into the shoulder there. Now, we can start adding details like, for example, he's got this little armband over here, right? And this little piece. Yeah, I'm gonna I think he's wearing gloves, so let's put some little, but he's like fingerless gloves, so we can do like some little lines in there like that. Not like that. So he's wearing the fingerless gloves because he's cool, right? And do a little arm strap. And then on he's got this cool little detail that goes along the edge. So we're going to take this little line like this and kind of go behind these straps, right? And then you're just going to draw little triangles in there, side by side, so triangle. Or you could just do a zigzag pattern all the way down there. See? Boom, you have that arm. So now, what we just did on this arm, we're going to flip it and do the same thing over here. So if I got the thumb, remember the fingers? 1, 2, 3, and back in. Oops. Oops. All right, my hand kind of caught, guys. So watch what we're going to do. Now, I know I messed up. You can see where I messed up. This is what I like showing you guys. It's okay to mess up. See? It happens. But you can always find a way to fix it. So we'll find a way. Here we go. Let's do the armband. All right. And he doesn't have another strap on this one. This one is just going to go like this. And see, here's how we're going to fix it. Don't notice it as much now. I mean, it's still noticeable. But then we're going to do the triangles, right? Or the little zigzag pattern that goes all the way down and through here. See, now it just looks like his arm's kind of turning a little bit. Oh, and I forgot the little glove. And the fingerless gloves. Fingerless gloves. Okay. Now he's looking awesome. You know, we could put a backpack on him if you want. You just put like a little square coming out from behind him, right? See if you mess up like that, you can always stick it and line it up too. And there you have it. Rexy, what do you think? Okay, now for our zoom. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here. The zoom. Boom. Now you can pause it if you need to trace. Oh, let me see it. I can go as big as possible. Now you can pause it, trace it. You can try drawing it. I mean, follow along with me. You guys got this. Anyway, I hope you had fun. I'm sorry this is a longer video, but it's still under 20 minutes. Hey, love you guys, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Have a good one.